But first, the clock is ticking down towards a potential Broadway musicians strike. Contract negotiations continue at this hour, with musicians threatening to walk off the job tomorrow. And good afternoon to you. I'm Liz Chow.
I'm David Navarro. The union representing the musicians is demanding higher wages and better health care. And if producers and musicians cannot strike a deal, nearly 24 different shows could feel the impact.
There is so much at stake in these 12th hour contract talks. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo is live in Times Square with the very latest on where things stand right now. Anthony.
Well, Liz, Dave, it's certainly not a simple process. In fact, I'm told those contract negotiations are likely to extend deep into the night. You'll often see crowds, well, like the one that was behind me just seconds ago here on Broadway for a Wednesday matinee. But today, both wide-eyed theater goers and performers came out with urgency, not knowing whether this will be the last show they see in a while. They lined up by the dozens, Broadway ticket holders eager to pour into the theaters on 45th Street. Leonardo Reina scurried past them for what could be one of his last performances before a strike.
Even though I'm here contracted as an actor, I'm part of the union of musicians, and my heart is always with the music.
Reina is part of the cast of Buena Vista Social Club, playing young Ruben Gonzalez, a famous Cuban pianist. He knows what it is to be an actor and a musician.
We have been for a long time here in Broadway, giving our hearts to this project, to this music, to this show, and it feels also fair to get in the return the acknowledgement.
But nearly 1,200 musicians feel they have not gotten fair working conditions as Broadway thrives. The union president representing them writing, on the heels of the most successful season in history, the Broadway League wants the working musicians and artists who fueled that very success to accept wage cuts, threats to health care benefits, and potential job losses. If today's last-ditch effort at mediation fails, Local 802 says musicians will strike.
I hope that they get what they need, a little piece of it at least. But don't shut my theaters down.
Fans worry the theaters could go dark.
The last time a strike forced Broadway to go dark was back in 2007 when stagehands walked out. The city and show producers lost millions, but perhaps it was the audience members who suffered most.
I think it's sad for everybody. You have people coming from other countries, other cities, and this is like the heart of New York.
It would break Leonardo Reina's heart after seeing his face on Broadway, but he says,
sometimes we have to look at things in a collective way, and we might lose something, but we gain.
Well, the Broadway League says it values its musicians and that it is working in good faith to get a contract done. The union representing the musicians has set a deadline for tomorrow morning, depending on how mediation goes today. The last strike in 2007 lasted 19 days. Certainly a lot of financial impact with that and potentially with this, depending how it turns out. We're live in the Theater District. Anthony Carlo, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.